Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I haven't done a update in a while, so I'll do one today. It's generally just because there's been really nothing happening, but everything's starting to grow, and I thought I would just show you what's happening in the greenhouse. So these are the onions there. You can see there they're growing a lot better for there, and don't worry about these leaves here. These leaves here are starting to turn yellow. They'll turn yellow and then they'll shrivel up like this. They'll shrivel like that. You just take them off, and the reason the tops of these are yellow because they've been getting too much water as well. So I haven't been watering them as much now, because this is what happens if they get too much water. They start to turn yellow at the top there. So they're not getting watered. They don't need watered. The pots are quite heavy, and you just pick the pot up, man. If the pot feels heavy, then it's no needing to be given a drink. So they'll be going outside soon. I've already started putting some of them outside just to get them hardened off and let the wind get to them. Under here we have the peas. I had to re-sow them because just the compost. I've just put them under this fleece here for the heat, because peas love the heat. They germinate better in heat. So in there, but the only problem is because the compost's been, it's just useless stuff. It dries out too quick, so you have to keep an eye on them. I've got some lupins here. They're not looking very healthy. I think 2 of them are actually looking alright. 2 have kind of died, and the other ones are starting to die. So what I'll do is I'll probably pot them into bigger pots, get them out the way. Same with these plants here, they're just starting to grow. Here, they've been in this greenhouse for about 3-4 months, and they've all just sat at this wee size here. And that's the Helipopomus burning heart there. They've got a nice orangey ready flower. So hopefully I get the compost for this wee bed out there, and we'll get them in and a couple into the garden at home. Moving on here to the leeks. Well, we've got the leeks here. We've got the musselburgh here, and you can see how far each I've came along if I planted them. And I generally do like to plant them when they're a lot smaller, like prick them out. And just because I was being busy and not had the time, they did get a wee bit leggy, a wee bit bigger than I normally let them, but they seem to be doing okay. There is one there that's kind of twisted at the base there, but we'll get rid of that one when we come to it. But yeah, and it's good to do this to your plants as well. Just go for your hand like that, because then the plant thinks that's the wind, and they start to get a little bit stronger as well. So these are the other leeks. These are the below zero, and you can see there. So for out of the 15 seeds that I got, I only got 13 plants there. Yeah, I bought these leeks before off a different company, and I got a lot more seed in them. So I think if I grow them again, I'll order them off that other site. I'll not get them off Mr. Fothergill's, because 15 seeds for the amount of money they wanted for them was just a wee bit mad. Come back here. I just brought all this sweet corn down here. It was in the polytunnel. I just brought it down because it's been there for a couple of weeks now, and it's still not. There is a few starting to pop through. So with them in here, they'll get the heat, and also put a bit of fleece at the top just to keep the heat in as well. And you can probably see I've got rid of the insulation on there because I don't really need it now. It's starting to warm up. Here we have the cabbage. We've got the January King and the Golden Acre. Now, for some reason, some of the Golden Acre died. So some of these plants in here aren't the Golden Acre. And you can tell which ones are the Golden Acre because you could just see the leaves there starting to form. But they seem to be doing okay. There's a few at the back there that seem to be a little smaller. I don't know what's going up with the compost this year. I've never had a problem with growing them. And here we have the broccoli and the cauliflower. Here you can see they're growing away fine. They'll not be long and they'll be going outside. Probably another week or two, and then they'll go outside, and I could use this tray and get more sown. And over here we have the broccoli. Now, for some reason these green broccoli here, sprouts I mean, and that's these ones. If you could read that. For some reason these got leggy for some reason. I don't know why, because they were getting plenty of light. They were getting loads of light. These ones were in the same tray as them, and you can see there they're not even near leggy as these. But I've planted them pretty deep as a kid, but when you plant them outside you can plant them a lot deeper as well. So these are the red bell ones are here, or red ball as they call them. What else have we got in here? These are the peas here. That's what's left of the peas here. There were supposed to be 30 each peas, but as you can see, there's no 30 each there. And they just seem to be doing this. This is a problem. They seem to be going like that and dying. I think it's got to be the compost. I've never had a problem with this one's even rotting at the base. Look, it's rotted at the base down there. I've never had a problem growing peas and that. So it's the compost is the problem, and it's getting really on my nerve. You spend all that money on compost. So down here we've got some other plants there. You can see there they're a wee bit, a few have died, probably just because of the watering. Like I said, the compost just dries in too quick, and it's trying to keep up with it. So what I'll probably do there with these is I'll probably just put them in pots into other compost, just to keep them going. I'll take these outside and show you. Oh, so here's the rest of the onions there, the white onions, and there's a few red in there as well. And these are the broad beans. I think I've lost 2 plants out of the 15 in each tray, but that's still not a big deal. Red onions there are just starting to bring them out. These are the scabious, the black scabious, black knight. I brought them out here because they were literally just covered in aphid. And you can see there that the ladybugs and the ants are getting aphid, which is good, because these will be going into this bed as well. And here we have the plants here. You have the Rebecca, yeah, a few of them have died because of the watering situation. But I've put them outside that they're hard enough, and then they'll probably just stay outside. I've got some more plants there. What are these? Chrysanthemums, rainbow mix. And then we've got more, these are the calendulums. There. I'm going to grow more of these. I'm just going to order more trays. I'll take one out and show you. Let's see if I can get it out without damaging it. Here we go, look at the roots on that. Yeah. You can see there the bottom of the compost is actually dry, but the top of it is wet, which is annoying. There's nothing really happening in the allotment now. Still covered up. I don't even have my potatoes in yet. I normally have my potatoes in by now, but I've not really had the time, which hopefully, if the weather's good this week, I'll get the rest of this dug over and I'll get them in. Still not done this bed yet. I planted this little Christmas tree into this pot just to get a wee bit of height. Still none in here. So the peas will be gone in a normal place, and then I'm going to give them a decent gap so I can get them down. And then I'm going to put my brassicas here, and then for there on it'll be like the onions and stuff. You can see there's a grass path here that I grew here. You can see there it needs cut. I was just leaving it for the wildlife and the insects and that, but I want to get it trimmed before it starts going to seed. So that's one of the jobs up here. I'll show you the other stuff up the top there. It's quite a cool morning, afternoon I think. It's not really warm. It did rain last night, which was good. And in this area here, this is where the sweet corn's gone. Not all the sweet corn will fit in there, though there isn't a lot there. And so there will be space in there, which I'll just put flowers in. And the other thing that I see all the couch grass growing back there, I'll have to get that dealt with. And the other thing as well that's annoying me is these little sycamore seedlings that are just popped up, and they're coming off this thing here, man, and it's needing to be cut down. And a little raspberry update. You can see the raspberries are starting to grow. I don't know if we'll get fruit off them this year, maybe not. But yeah, I do need to do a wee bit of weeding there, and I might stick some plants in there just to. You can see these little mounds there, that's the cat. Put something down to keep the cat away. In there, and we have this, I think it's a cherry tree, starting to blossom. I'll let it blossom this year, but next year all the fruit trees are going to be coming out because they're all knackered and they're all growing funny as well. All this ground elder's starting to appear. This is a crab apple there, and you can just see the flowers. Not opened yet. I don't see any opened there. You can't eat the crab apples, they're quite bitter. You cook with them. But I want a decent apple. You can see the rosemary is flowered, feeds the bees. And also the rhubarb. So the rhubarb is ready to, it's ready to pick. You can see, I think somebody's been in picking it. Like, you can see it's been cut down there. You don't cut rhubarb, you literally just poo it off. You get close to the bottom as you could, and you kind of poo down and poo out. You take the whole thing, you don't cut it. I can do a video on showing you how to pick it if you want. I might pick it because it's kind of getting in the way of this one here. And you can see there, this one was flowering, started flowering for some reason. But I just took the flowers off. And these are the lupins. They've grown madly. I like how the water, see how the water sits on them. These will be getting lifted next year, because they're all planted pretty close together. And up here we have the thyme. You can see the thyme is just sprouted. The thyme's just burst through life and grown, which is a good thing. This one's kind of thing you do to sell a wee bit. I might have to tie a bit of string around that just to keep it in a form shape there. And we've got some plants down here as well. What are these called again? I just said the name the other day there to somebody, but I just left them. And I might just come up here and trim all this, just so I could get up and doing it as well. Anything else that's happening? The hedge is starting to grow as well. Just take these up here and see all this sticky willy starting to grow, as we call it in Scotland, sticky willy. This stuff, it's actually good for you if you've got eczema. You just chew it or rub it on your eczema. We've got this ornamental raspberry here growing. Good for the butterflies. It's a nice plant. When you rub it when you rub up against it or rub it with your hand, it doesn't smell very nice, but that's a nice plant. Yeah. Also the elderberry. The elderberry's coming into leaf. I did prune that. I pruned that when it was growing there. Oh, let's head back down. Back down at the greenhouse. I'm pretty surprised these I've taken there, and I have been feeding them because it hasn't been raining for the last couple of days. You want to give them a drink, and because they're starting to grow, give them a feed every week, once a week. Now when they start flowering, when they start producing fruit and flowers, you can start giving them a feed twice a week. So I've just got to water this tray, and then I'll put it on here. I can still just stick a wee fleece on there. It's only a light fleece, you can still get daylight through that. You do get fleeces that are actually a lot thicker. You can see this one here, even though I've doubled it up, you can still see through it a little bit. But you do get fleeces that are different grades for your plants as well. But I'll stick a bit of fleece to these just to give them a wee bit of heat to get them germinated. So yeah, it's a pretty shame that these peas have went like that. I will be planting them. I'll just plant these out actually. Might just get them out, some point this week, or wait till next week and put them out. They'll not be going out in probably until the end of May. Just if they grow grow quick, it's just the weather's been the problem, with the cold weather. That's it's had an effect on a lot of plants as well. Yeah, so I've just got the I'm away to bring the garlic down. I might just bring the garlic down and stick it I might just keep it outside actually, because it doesn't really need to be inside now, because it's already hardened off. It's been sitting in the polytunnel for November, well, October, November time. So yeah, so these are the red ball, what are they, the red barn. These are the red barn onions. There is Alice and Craig as well, and these are the, what are they, the Belfastshire champions. Well, they didn't look like champion onions, they've kind of just been left. Still got some of these are all sprouting. I'll just chuck them in a compost bin as well. I waste, I do like wasting stuff, but the people ask for stuff, they never take it. So yeah, anyways, that's a little greenhouse and allotment update, and hopefully we'll start making more videos on planting stuff out. I'll be definitely getting the rest of this bit dug over next week for putting in my potatoes, and hopefully get them in, and then I could start getting the blue piping out, and just mark how much distance I want for growing the brassicas in, and then I could get the garlic planted, and then I could get in between the garlic and the onions are going to be carrots, so that'll keep the carrot fly away. I will be doing I might, once one of these trays become available, well, I'm actually going to order some more trays today, but once one of these trays become available, I'll start, and I'll be sowing some Swedes and some purple tops, and I might try my parsnips in a tray, sow them in trays, and I'll be sowing some beetroot as well, just to fill all the gaps in. And then any gaps that didn't have any veg in them, I'll put flowers in them. I plan on putting down the front of the bed there sunflowers. I've got different types of sunflowers. I'll sow in a load of them today as well. I've got quite a lot of stuff to do today. I want to get it all done, because I know next week I'll be, well, I know Monday I'll be busy. So yeah guys, that's a wee allotment update and what's been happening, and like you can, I'm still here and I'm still gone, just busy and trying to work around things to get things done down to the allotment. But yeah, hopefully we'll get stuff planted out soon, and we'll see what's grown and what does well. So yeah, anyways, I will see you in the next one, and hope you're all doing well, and we'll catch up with you soon. Bye bye.